from the word subsidiary, which means less important but related or supplementary to something. Subsidiary ledgers support, complete, and enhance information in the general ledger. They provide the details to support the balance in a control account. A control account, sometimes called controlling account, is an account in the general ledger for which a corresponding subsidiary ledger has been created. Although applicable for several accounts, including inventories and property, plant, and equipment, subsidiary ledgers for classroom purposes are mainly used for accounts receivable and accounts payable. An accounts receivable subsidiary ledger, also called customer's card, is maintained for each customer of a business enterprise. An accounts payable subsidiary ledger, also known as supplier's card or creditor's card, is used for every supplier of the company. The accounts receivable control account in the general ledger can show the balance of the accounts receivable from all customers at a given time. For instance, let's assume you are an accountant of a certain business. If the owner of the enterprise asks you, how much is our total accounts receivable as of today? Meaning, the accounts receivable from all customers of the company. You can easily answer that question by looking at the accounts receivable general ledger. But if your boss asks you, how much is our accounts receivable from this or that particular customer, will you have a ready answer just by looking at the general journal? No, because in the general ledger, the accounts receivable ledger contains postings applicable to all customers. It does not provide the balance of the accounts receivable from a specific customer. Surely, you cannot just say to your boss, well, all I know is that our total accounts receivable as of today amounts to $12,500. But as for the accounts receivable from that particular customer, I don't know. You must be the one to know because you are the owner of this business. You cannot say that. Neither can you say, sir, come back next week. I need time to compute. You must maintain accounts receivable subsidiary ledger so you would be able to immediately know the receivable from each and every customer of your company. Aside from the receivable balance from a customer, a subsidiary ledger also provides other information such as the date and amount of each sale to and collection from the customer. The same thing goes for the accounts payable control account in the general ledger. It can easily provide you with the balance of the total accounts payable but not the accounts payable to a particular or specific supplier only. With accounts payable subsidiary ledgers, however, you will be able to immediately know how much is the accounts payable to each supplier as of a given time. As you can see here, like a general ledger, a subsidiary ledger may be in either of two forms. The 3-column, or should I say 3-money column format, or what's some called the running balance format, and the 2-sided e-account format. In this video series, I will use this running balance format for subsidiary ledgers and this second one for general ledger. Actually, you may write other information here, such as the customer's address, and even assign a number like AR1 for the first customer, AR2 for the second customer, and so on and so forth, which you may use as posting reference, similar to the account number of each account in the general ledger.